East Germany, so I grew up in a very tiny village near Leipzig. And I think that is also a connection to Russian people, actually, because somehow we have history together. I really grew up till 19. It was East Germany. And I used to be a swimmer. I didn't do music. I did sports, so and really good. But my heart belonged to the music. We have had schools in the past where you could have an accent on certain subjects. And I attended a school with music subjects, so I got a bit of a music education there, like chorus conducting, and that was really, really good. It was late already, but at least I could suck in something. And then, I started singing with 18, 19, and I just did it. I didn't have any education, so I went to the university and prepared a program, and I prepared a very high soprano program because that's what I knew. And they took me for it because the voice was big at that time as well. And I started as Queen of the Night and all these things. But of course it did not work. It really ruined me. And I stopped singing for about 2 years. Time the wall came down and we just went to West Germany, and I started to audition for teachers in West Germany, and they said, well, it's good, but you're not a high soprano. What are you doing? You probably are in contralto. So I started as a contralto in the university in Stuttgart, and then I went to the United States, and actually I really started my career as a contralto. But it was clear, it was very clear for my teachers and also for myself that my voice will be a high dramatic soprano. It's just I could not hit. I was so ruined by singing these really high repertoire that I couldn't go to the top notes. I just could not do it somehow. And the low voice was really big. So I started with Erda in Rheingold, which is a real contralto. And I started with some Handel pieces on stage, like Amastris and Xerxes, really contralto things, but moving. And then life just took me. I started to sing Venus in Tannhäuser, which is a dramatic mezzo-soprano. Mm-hmm. It's not like this. It's not like Outrut.
No, not so difficult.
Yeah. So no. And well, then I have done all the mezzo-soprano parts you can imagine, like Delilah, Carmen, Marguerite, name it. Now it doesn't come into my mind. I've done all the mezzo repertoire I can imagine, And then I got 2 children, and the voice changed, and it was kind of I have to admit, a kind of a wacky period, because it was not this, it was not that, and it started to act out strange. And then I started to sing dramatic soprano parts, and it felt good, but it went very quick. Then I sang everywhere, like Lady Macbeth and Salome and Marietta in Die Tote Stadt. It was very quick, it went very quick. I was lucky. I was working with Maestro Gergiev already in Warsaw. He came and conducted only one performance of Bluebeard's Castle, and I went there because it was clear that this production from Warsaw will go to the Metropolitan Opera, and I was the cast in the Metropolitan Opera. And I wanted to be, in the beginning, I wanted to create this, because Bluebeard's Castle is, wow, it's just a fantastic piece, and it's only 2 people. It was Mikhail then. And so it needs also the acting skills, and I wanted to be there to bring it alive. And I said, well, I want to step in the high, really now I'm ready. I feel ready now. I want to step now in the high dramatic repertoire. Even I'm thin, but I think this is really my voice. And he agreed and said, come to Mariinsky. And then I spoke also to Anna, and she said that she's singing Elsa, and we talked about it, and I said, but it will be my first Ortrud. Are you sure that you want? Yeah, come, we will work it out, and it was just beautiful. We passed each other on the stage at the Metropolitan Opera, because we did one. Because last year we have been both in the same production, but it was one production of 2 small operas, Jolanta and Bluebeard's Castle. And Maestro Gergiev was conducting. So we saw each other, we joked, we drank, we passed each other, but we did not work together. We stood on the same evening on that stage, but we did not really work together. So it's the work experience, the real work experience is now here. just extremely professional. This I would put really big on top, because this is fantastic. And very generous, because you know that we have had just a very little rehearsal time, and I was a bit worried that maybe they get annoyed with somebody who comes new in, but everybody was just extremely generous. Each department, the sartoria, what is it in English? The dressmaker, the wig people, the coaches, chorus. I mean, really, really everybody. This is my experience. So I'm very, very touched by it.